Hello, everyone. I was trying to wait as long as I could, but my family will be home soon, so I wanted to come live. How's everyone doing today? Don Emery, me and you. I'm going to go through the chat. You guys been chatting. Kathy Gordon, hello. Lori, hello. Hope y'all are doing well. Mammal, Mally Cat. Let's see if we have more coming in. TJ, hello. Come on in. Grace Paris, come on in. Mama Grace. Let's see. I think I'm at the end of the chat now. Yes, I am. Almost. Shadow, hello. Alicia P, come on in. Daisy Duke. Come on in, guys. Come on in. Been doing a lot and lots of research and trying to bring receipts. How's everyone doing today? I'm drinking coffee still, trying to get woke up. I have to drink coffee all day long, guys, because I'm go constantly. I've got a lot of pictures that we need to bring up, and I'm hoping that I can actually see it on screen. And I hope you guys can also. I'm going to read our disclaimer real quick, the boring disclaimer. I've got about 20 pictures or more to show you guys. We're going to go through these steps. Okay. The fair use disclaimer. At times, this channel may make use of copyrighted material in accordance with the Fair Use Act. The Fair Use Act is a doctrine in the United States copyright law that allows limited use of copyrighted material within requiring permission for the rights holders under Section 107 of Copyright Act of 1976, which states, allowance is made for fair use of copyrighted material for purposes of commentary, criticism, news reporting, research, education, teaching, and or scholarship. It provides for the legal non-licensed citation and or incorporation of copyrighted material by others which may be infringed under circumstances. Okay, we are going to move on with this. Let's see here. We are going to talk a little about Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Hello, Lisa King. Come on in. And hello to anybody that's in the bushes. You're welcome to come in. Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers went missing out of Hendersonville, Tennessee, February 25th, between the hours of supposedly, allegedly, midnight and 6 a.m. the next morning. Hello, Rhonda. Come on in. I'm going to sip a coffee, guys. Sorry. Got to have this Starbucks early of the morning, but I know it's noon. Well, it's 2 o'clock. Sorry. Running behind schedule today. Anyways, we've anything that I say is speculation, in my opinion. There's people out there saying, we need to trust the LE. There's people out there also, hi Bobby, come on in, saying that there's corruption. So we all have our opinions. We're not accusing anyone of anything. This is not the court of law. We have our opinions and our opinions only. Sometimes the chat does not reflect the way that I feel also. And the way I feel doesn't always reflect the chat. So let's move forward. You know how CP at the beginning of all this said, if you want to find Sebastian, and I'm not sure which video, or if he told Seth this, y'all can correct me, but he said, let's go to church. So I posted a live, not a live, but a short, and y'all are probably wondering about what that short's about. That's why I am bringing this in today. Okay. if you look up, and this may not always be their church, but in my opinion, and allegedly, this church is CB's church. That's what we've heard. Okay. So I started looking into Freedom Church. Okay. And on Freedom Church's website, they do help out a lot of nonprofits. And I said in my previous lives, I would like to know about a local down there. Hello, Leslie, come on in. I would like to know about some local down there. Thank you, Daisy. Everything Kiki says is speculation, allegedly. Yes, do not take us back. Do your own research. Thank you. If you look it up yourself, you will see. I would like to know from the locals how many nonprofits there are. Let's go a step further. How many, I'm trying to say this in a roundabout way. How many nonprofits are there that support foster kids, foster families, runaways, people that have been product of abuse, or, is that such a big problem in that area that they have to have so many of these? Is my thoughts. I don't know. I don't live in the area. I don't know if that's a big issue. Okay. But in my area, I know there's some, but not as many as what I'm finding. And in my opinion, when you have nonprofits, when you're a nonprofit organization, you do not pay taxes. Am I correct on that, guys? You do not have to pay income taxes on nonprofit organizations, correct? Okay. So why is it? And I think nonprofits that support this is very good. It's very good for churches to support these things. I'm not dogging that. But why, Kiki, I've heard that. Oh, okay. Okay. I see that, Grace. Makes sense. So, really, Bobby, I was blocked from the church website for saying number funds to Bastion Rogers. Wow. Okay. So, let me pull this up. I Googled after looking on their website, and it showed what nonprofits that they support. Okay, and I should have brought that up. But let's look into church, guys. Let's look. I Googled, does Freedom Church in Gallatin support nonprofits? There's several. They support Sumner County CASA, court-appointed special advocates. Okay, keep that in mind. Let's move forward. I'm going to take you to church. That's right. Second one, and I just talked about this the other day. They support Freedom Church in Gallatin that helps with foster children. Local nonprofit. Hang on, we'll move forward. Let me see here. Let me see where I'm at, because I want y'all to see this. I gotta find, I hope I downloaded it. Hope I downloaded this. Okay. Hang on, let's learn about CASA. CASA is court-appointed special advocates, are community volunteers trained to be voices for children who have been abused and neglected and are under the protection of the court. The CASA program was created to recruit, train, and support diverse volunteers as they establish relationships with children at active eyes and ears of the judge. Okay? Yes, 50C3 tax status. Yeah. Okay. I'm not saying these companies are bad, guys. Don't get me wrong. Don't go saying Kiki went and said these are horrible corporations or whatever. But court appointed. So there's a tie with the law enforcement right there. Correct? Because it's court appointed. Right? Okay, here's another one. Let's see here. Renewed Strength Volunteer Bridge Family. Yes. Freedom Church in Gallatin helps with foster children through its partnerships with local nonprofits. The church is known to partner and drop off locations for ministries. Okay, so here's another one. I did not research that family ministry. I don't know what it is. I'm just being honest. I didn't have time to do that. This is the one that confuses me. It is a new website on Facebook. It's called Daughters Incorporation, and I did not want to pull this up on screen. I want y'all to do your own research, okay? Okay? Daughters Incorporation. If you pull this up on Facebook, and I'm not dogging them either, but something felt strange to me when I looked at this on Facebook. If you go on Facebook to their site, okay, it looks like they've got it, that this is new, okay? There's a video, and you remember how, we'll just say this. You remember how in the Summer Wells case, they kept doing videos of Summer dancing in the rain, dancing, everywhere, and all that. They did videos of her, right? Okay. If you click on this Daughters Incorporation, okay, there's a video that a certain man has posted on their site. And I'm not saying he's a bad man. I'm not accusing him of anything. Don't get me wrong. But if you go on that Facebook, there's a man that posted that girls are to dress modest, and it has a video of a girl dancing around, running. It's just very odd. Very, very, very odd to me. Okay, so I want you guys to go research that. I want you to research that. Okay, I want you to see it yourself. Another thing, let's see here. They support Isaiah 17 House in Sumner County. I've heard that's a good program, guys. But let me show you something. Let's scroll on up. Let's see here. On Facebook, I can find it. Hope I downloaded this. Lord, I hope I downloaded that. Let's see. I don't think I did. Let me see if I can find what I'm looking for, guys. I'm going to add something. Just give me a second. Give me 1 second. Let's see here. I'll make sure I got it downloaded. Okay, here we are. On Isaiah 17 House. Evidently, they went to Freedom. They set up a thing. And it says, what an awesome organization. Love getting to hear all about Freedom Church. We were honored to have you. So there's all these different nonprofits that they support, but they all involve children that either have been in the system. It all surrounds the same exact thing, guys. It's very odd to me because most churches will do different support, like, certain churches do missionary support. They do, certain things, but it doesn't all surround children that's been in CPS or that's had abuse to them. That's what's so strange to me. Okay? Let's go even further. Here's what we're going to do. Okay. We are going to, let's see. I do want y'all to look at that on Facebook. I didn't want to pull it up. I didn't feel the need to pull it up. Okay. Let's see if this is the right one. Okay. The Daughters Incorporation on Facebook. Go on there. Look at that video, the girl dancing. Whoever posted that, I want you to click on him and I want you to review him because something's weird, in my opinion. I'm not saying about him, but the connections. Looks like he has a dog. I also did this, guys, because everybody's been mentioning the UK international ties. This is all speculation, legend, in my opinion. Okay. It says, no, the Freedom Church in Gallatin, Tennessee is not affiliated with the other Freedom Church. So there's other Freedom churches. They may not be connected, then they may. We don't know because we don't attend there. Mentioned in the search result as a General Baptist church, while the other is a global, non-denominational evangelical church headquartered in the UK. And I'm just going to straight up tell you guys that if you research a certain affiliated group starting with the M, their headquartered is also in the UK. Okay? We're just going to say that. The other Freedom Church is Global Non-Denominational Evangelical Church with a headquarters in the United Kingdom and locations worldwide. I'm trying to piece all this together in my opinion, guys. Okay? Hang on just a second. Hang on, guys. I'm going to pull one other thing up. Hang on. Okay, guys, sorry. Hello, YouTuber. Hello, Reek the Bell, Angel of Light. Come in, guys. We have 37 in the chat. If you'll hit that like button, that would be great. Excuse me. Okay, we're going to pull forward. I'm all over the place. We're going to move on to, if you think that your law enforcement in your area is corrupt, and this is alleged, I'm not saying anyone is corrupt. Oh, here's the last nonprofit. I forgot to show you guys this. Eternal Heiress. That's another one they support. Nonprofit organization. Okay, let's move forward. If you think that your law enforcement, here's what we're going to start with. Hang on, I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. I'm trying to stay in order. First off, if you have a missing child and you think that the law enforcement is not helping, and this is just I'm just saying if. Okay? This is what it says. Okay? This is AI. Hey, Leslie, that's fine, honey. If law enforcement is not helping you with a long-term missing child's case, you should continue contacting them. Consider escalating to higher level agencies like state police or the FBI. Hire a private investigator. Utilize the services of non-profit organizations like National Center for Missing and Exploited Children for support and resources. You can also proactively gather information by maintaining contact with the lead investigator, which we know in this case, allegedly, no one is keeping in touch with Seth. Okay? So I'm just talking just in case this ever happens to you guys. Follow up with the investigator, which that's been tried, allegedly. Contact higher level authorities. If your local law enforcement isn't providing adequate support, consider reaching out to the state police, the local sheriff's office, the Federal Bureau of Investigation for assistance. You can also ask to review your child's case file periodically to see if there's any information or detail that you may have missed. Do you see that? Do you see that? Yeah. Grace. Hey, just a girl. Come on in. Okay. Let's see here. I'm going to play. Hang on. I'm going to play something for you guys that you've heard on my channel. It's a little bit of the dispatch. Okay? I'm getting at something here. I want y'all to follow me. I hope that you guys can follow this. Let's see here. I'm putting my regular screen back. We're going to listen to this certain part of the dispatch. And this is where I think that, what is it called, Grace? What did I just say? The conflict of interest falls into play, in my opinion. Okay? Hey, just a girl who loves frogs. Hey, sweetheart. Kathy Gordon. Yes. Yes. Gonna play this. I want y'all to hear this because I wanted to make sure that I wasn't hearing stuff wrong, okay? Hang on. Okay, guys, this is my short or a live that I done. I think this was a short. And I want you to listen to this. This is the original dispatch from what I can understand. And this right here, in my opinion, proves a conflict of interest. And this is in my opinion. Okay? I want you to listen. Listen closely. Look at the words. Yes. Yes, Grace. Yes. Okay, I want you to listen. Ready?
Sit there and see what's going on. Do our own search of the residence.
Listen and see what's going on. We'll do our own search at the residence. Was this Hendersonville police? Was it Sumner? Who was this in the dispatch? Let's listen again. I'm going to rewind. I want you to listen. Pay attention. I dug into these very deeply.
On. Still on search of the residence. We're looking at the residence.
Let's play the whole thing.
Central to 47-180, 412. Juvenile left his son at the house. The mother is driving around looking for him in the Victoria Place subdivision, and she is driving a baby blue Infiniti.
Sit there and see what's going on. Still on search of the residence. We're looking at.
Y'all hear that?
1002. 1002.
Hang on, guys. Let's play it again. Let's do our own searches at the residence. Listen, how this was missed, I have no clue.
She is driving a baby blue Infiniti.
Sit there and see what's going on. Still on search of the residence. We're looking at.
And 102 is at 1002.
Please show poodles.
1002. I'm sorry.
Here's another piece.
Did you ask if he had any light
Have
purple?
y'all ever heard of the light purple hoodie? I had never heard of this. Okay? But that's saying let's do our own search at the residence. In my opinion, now that we've moved forward, is that conflict of interest? Is that enough to show conflict of interest? Okay? I want you to listen to this whole thing. This is insane to me.
Hoodie.
I'm gonna go back one more time. I know you all time.
Sit there and see what's going on. Still on search of the residence. We're looking at.
And 102 is at 1002. 1002. I'm sorry. Did you ask if he had any light purple hoodie?
The parents are there with on all the videos, light purple hoodie with Homer Simpson on it.
Can I ask?
Mom doesn't know. She's told me. Yeah.
Towards 188. Go ahead. Can you do the 1,000 wave? 12 to any units that are going to be assisting with 1,008. Please come to 1,008 Davert Works now, please.
Okay, did y'all see that? It says, please come to 1008 now, please. Now, please. You tell me that there's not conflict of interest, allegedly. Okay, we're going to jump to, at night, had put something on their wall that I found interesting. That something about the mayor, I need to go back and read it. But allegedly, and I'm not seeing any receipts on this, okay, and I'm not discrediting at night at all, because they probably know a whole lot more how to do this thing than me. But I don't know them. But something about a mayor, and there are receipts of him being, I guess, at the post, okay? Yeah, Angel Light, I think so. Okay. I Googled, is a mayor supposed to be involved with the active investigation of a missing child? It is not typical or normal procedure for a mayor to be at the home of a missing child investigation unless they are a family friend or have a close relationship with the family, or if the situation has escalated to a public level and they are offering support on behalf of the city. I am no way blaming, accusing, nothing on anyone, including the mayor. Don't go running and saying anything like that. Law enforcement is responsible for the investigation itself, so while a mayor might offer support or be present to show unity, their direct involvement in the investigation is unlikely and not standard practice. Why would a mayor get involved? The mayor might be a personal friend of the family or have close connection to them, leading them to offer emotional support and assistance. Public relations in a high-profile missing case, the mayor may appear to show city support for the family in the investigation, but they would not be directly involved in the investigation. Okay, the mayor could be coordinating with community resources and volunteers to help with the search efforts or provide aid to the family, but not conducting investigative tasks. Okay, we already saw that. I'm going to delete this. Okay. Oh, I don't need to delete it yet. Okay, because it's going to knock me. Okay. Yeah. Let's move. Yeah, I heard that about DA too. What we need to do if we have a missing child and there is corruption. I'm just saying in a circumstance. I'm not saying this is the circumstance right now. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to find. Okay. It says, gather evidence. Document everything you can about the incident, including names, badge numbers, dates, times, and locations. Look for any evidence that supports your claims, such as photos, videos, and recordings, or witness statements. Witnesses, get contact information from anyone who may have witnessed the misconduct and corroborate your account. File a complaint, local police internal affairs. The police department internal affairs department investigates allegations of misconduct. Check their website and call the non-emergency line for instructions on how to file a complaint. Okay, let's move forward. Number 2. Some cities have civilian review boards that handle complaints against LE. Your local government's website may have information on these bodies. You can report the incident to your city council or other government officials who may have oversight over the LE. Contact federal agents. Federal Bureau of Investigation. If the corruption involves violations of federal law or violation of civil rights under color of law, you can report it to FBI Public Corruption Unit. Department of Justice. The DOJ Civil Rights Division investigates and prosecutes LE misconduct that violates federal law. Okay? I've been digging. Corruption. This is in case you have it in your area. Okay? The FBI encourages the public to report various forms of corruption, including bribery and extortion, kickbacks, and money laundering, embezzlement and fraud, wire mail, bank tax, contract corruption, and abuse of public trust by public officials. Okay? Corruption number 1. Let's see here. Federal criminal civil rights violations. For alleged criminal violations, civil rights by law enforcement, the Department of DOJ handles these cases through its Civil Rights Division. You can also contact the FBI or United States Attorney's Office. Locate local police misconduct for general corruption that doesn't fall under federal, consider contacting local police oversight boards or filing a complaint with local police internal affairs. Okay, let's see here. We were talking about the dispatch call. If you notice corruption on a dispatch call, and I'm not saying, okay, I'm not blaming nobody, just telling you, document specific details and report it to relevant authorities such as the FBI's Public Corruption Hotline, 1-844 no bribe, or their online tip portal at tips.fbi.com. You can also check with Homeland Security for local tip lines. Report to appropriate office of an Inspector General. Okay. Let's see here. Where am I at? For your agency, or consider filing a civil rights complaint with the Department of Justice. Okay. Write down the specific details of what you observed, including dates, times, names, and any relevant information about individuals involved and the circumstances. So, let's see what this says. The FBI is uniquely situated to combat corruption with the skills and capabilities to run complex undercover operations and surveillance. We also work with a number of federal, state, local, and tribal law enforcement agencies to combat public corruption, including Department of Justice, Inspector Generals in different agencies, law enforcement agency, internal affairs divisions, federal, state, and local law enforcement and regulatory investigative agencies. Just wanted to show you guys this, just in case you ever have an issue with your local law enforcement. Okay, not all law enforcement is bad, guys. Okay, not all law enforcement is bad. I have friends in law enforcement and they are great people. Okay, but we are all human. We are all human. We all fall for certain things at certain times. And you never know who's connected to who and what's going on. Okay? But I just wanted to come on here, show you guys this for the day. I hope it's informative. I'm praying every day that we find Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. This child needs to be found. That's what it's all about right there. This is what it's all about. This is our end goal. Sebastian needs to come home to his daddy, which is Seth Rogers. Okay? You cannot, and I'm just going to say it out loud. People have a past, guys. Okay? But you can't tell me, you cannot tell me, in my opinion, okay, that Seth Rogers does not want his son back. I truly believe that he loves his son and he would do anything to get him back home. The pure misery, guys. If my child was missing, I wouldn't even want to function. Okay? Let's pray for Seth. Let's pray Sebastian comes home. Thank you guys for saying great live. Thank you, mods. I appreciate you. I'm sorry I didn't get to chat much, just a whole lot of information. Love you guys. Have a great day and a great Labor Day at that. Love you guys. Bye.